If I had faculty teaching large classes, here's how I would help them provide quality, targeted feedback at scale to all of their students. For those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Ahir Chatterjee. I'm the founder of Tailored Tutor, which is a higher education platform for creating AI tutors for specific classrooms. I've talked with over 50 plus stakeholders from dozens of universities, and this is one use case that I've found that can really help faculty in large classrooms provide quality feedback. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can build it yourself. Alright, so for this example, we're going to go through a problem that you might see in a class like an intro statistics class. Let's go through the problem. It's a mean, median, and mode question that students new to statistics might need to see. The answer is pretty simple. You can see the question up there, find the mean and median of mode for this data set, and then the mean and median and mode are in the answer. So this will be a pretty simple question answer key that every professor has for their homework, quizzes, and tests. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take this answer key and you're going to build an AI prompt that has the question, has the answer, and then instruct students through, why did they get the wrong answer? And that way you can save a lot of time on needing to say specifically, you got this wrong because of this. Okay, so for this example, we're just going to be using base ChatGPT. So if you guys don't have a subscription, you can try this out for yourself too. Right now we have the question and the answer key, and then we gave it what we call a system prompt. Now, normally when you create an AI assistant, this is what you set up before students actually start talking to it. In this case, we've done a bit of a modification to allow us to work with just the free version of ChatGPT. So now it's ready for a student to input their answer. And let's say I'm a student and I didn't realize it was multimodal, and I did this mode kind of how you would do median. Let's say I got 6.5 for the mode. Why is that wrong? And now it's going to be able to help and explain it out. The mode is a number that appears most frequently. In this case, it's like multimodal, so it's breaking it down for me. Since these all appear twice, the correct mode is indeed this. You might have misunderstood the definition of mode. It's not an average, it's the frequency. So now a student has a bit of an understanding. Now, this is obviously a very basic question, but you can see how this can apply to a lot more complicated questions too. It walked us through exactly how it got the answer, and then it told us, okay, this is what your misunderstanding was. Now let's try the same thing with a bit of a different question. Now, let's say a student forgot to sort the data set up here, so they got the median wrong. They get 8.5. So they can say, I thought the median was 8.5. Why is it 7? And now we can say, okay, here's how you would calculate it, right? Oh, we need to arrange the data in ascending order, and then you get the median. Okay, so why do we need to sort it in ascending order? Now I can dive even deeper in. The student might be confused about that. It's because the median represents the middle of the data set. If they're not in order, you can't identify that, right? Now it's making more sense, and the students can dive as deep as they want. They can ask as many questions as they want. And, why do we need to sort in ascending order? That's some students might think that's a stupid question, right? Teachers, we always say that there's no stupid questions, but students don't always feel that way. The really cool thing about asking AI is that you never have to worry about it saying, that's a dumb question. It's infinitely patient, inhumanly so. And that way it can really help you out, because you can ask any question you need to that you might be scared of asking, your professor or anyone else that might be tutoring you. One other cool thing that students can do is they can ask it to generate another problem that's similar so they can work through it. So I can say, hey, can you create a similar problem so I can work through it? And now, here's a different data set, right? Still the 10-hour students of studying, but you can see the numbers are just different from the ones up here. And so now we can do it again, and then we can tell it the answers, and it'll do the calculations with us, and then we can check it against it. That's another way that students can get more of the feedback they need. They can try again on a different set of numbers and get the help that they need. That's another great use case for getting targeted feedback. Okay, to wrap this all up, let me show you guys how easy it is to create this for any question you might have. You just input the question that you already have, you input the answer that you already have, and now the only thing that's new is this system prompt here. All you're saying is, you are an AI tutor that's going to help students understand the course content. Here's the question and answer key above. Students have already seen the question. So you're describing what your learner is like. They've already seen this question, they've already got the answer maybe wrong. If they got the problem wrong, you're going to help explain to them what the mistake is. And then this last part is something that we just did for this demo. If you have an upgraded version of ChatGPT, you can create your own GPT that has these custom instructions, and you won't need to do this. Then you can share that with your students as well. And this is something we also do on the Tailored Tutor platform. To give quality feedback at scale, faculty can make these question and answer bots to explain to students what their misunderstandings are really simply. If you guys want the system prompt to be able to do that, just head to our blog and you can grab that for free. Link should be wherever you're watching this, in the description below or in the post that you're seeing this. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and going through this with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.